Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 22nd day of the month of January 2024. I am Grace Dorcas Onyekachi. First, the major headlines. Abia CP commends Governor Oti's effort in tackling kidnapping. Honorable Obi Agwocha condemns elimination comment by Buhari, urges former president to confess. Federal government and governors to halt nuisance taxes across the country. Tax reforms chief reviews. We'll take commercials. We'll be right back with details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. Abia State Commissioner of Police CP Kelechi Emele has commended Governor Alex Oti for the effective measures taken to address the previous insecurity challenges in Abia. CP Emele said that the institution of good governance by Governor Oti's administration has helped security agencies in the state rise to the occasion in combating criminal elements in the state. CP Emele expressed his appreciation over the weekend while leading a team from Operation Kosh to two schools in the Lewesi community, Umunochi local government area. Worried by the reluctancy of youths to participate in the ongoing police recruitment exercise, Abia State government has directed all 70 mayors, traditional rulers and president generals of communities in the state to quickly embark on mass mobilization of their youth to fill the state's quota. The Commissioner for Information, Prince Oke Kanu, in a statement, regretted that the state's allocation in the ongoing police recruitment exercise has been grossly underutilized. The member representing Umuahia North, Umuahia South and Ikwan Federal Constituency of Abia State, Honorable Obi Agwocha, has frowned at a recent comment credited to former President Muhammadu Buhari, in which he said his administration would have eliminated Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, if it wanted to. He said the comment is totally reckless and reeks of all things personal vendetta, accusing the former president of making comments that promote lawlessness. In a statement on Monday, Agwocha said that the comment is alarming and raises serious questions about the commitment to the rule of law and human rights. The Federal High Court Abuja on Monday nullified the 800 billion naira 2024 budget signed into law by the River State Governor Simi Fubara. In December, the governor had presented an 800 billion naira 2024 appropriation bill to a faction of the State House of Assembly comprising 4 lawmakers. The popular 10-story Mandela's building on Broad Street, Lagos Island local government area of Lagos State was touched in the early hours of Monday. Properties worth millions were burned before men of the Fire and Rescue Service, Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASIMA, police and other emergency respondents raced to the scene. Director of the Fire and Rescue Service, Margaret Adeseye, said that the inferno started on the first floor and spread to the 4th floor of the 49-year-old building. Former General Officer commanding GOC 1 Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Danjuma Ali Kefi, retired over the weekend, called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to probe the air crash that killed former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru. He alleged that the crash was linked to terror sponsors. Ali Kefi, who had been billed to receive the late Army Chief as GOC 1 Division in Kaduna, pointed to the sudden change of time for Attahiru's trip to Kaduna, the change of aircraft, change of airport of landing from the military airstrip to the Kaduna International Airport, his landing in a turbulent, stormy weather, and the air-shattering explosion that occurred before the crash. He also pointed to the fact that there was no crater or impact on the crash area, noting that the bodies of the passengers were flung out of the aircraft and burned beyond recognition long before the aircraft came down, a strong indication that there was an explosion. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana-San has called on states to abolish pension payment to former governors, noting that Nigeria can no longer afford to pay scandalous pension. He noted that no fewer than 20 of them are in the Senate, drawing jumbo salaries and allowances. In a statement, Falana said many state governors voted themselves humongous pension and perks. In response to alleged corruption allegations against Dr. Betta Edu, the suspended Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, persons with disabilities in Kano State are urging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to appoint Halimat Adenike Tejosho as the replacement. The PWDs, including the deaf, physically challenged, albinos, and others, led by Adnan Ali Danaji, former senior special assistant to former Governor Abdullahi Ganduje on people with disability, expressed their preference for Halimat Tejosho, deeming her the most qualified candidate for the position. They conveyed this request while addressing journalists in Kano on Sunday. The chairman of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, Taiwo Oyedele, said that the federal government is currently meeting with state governors to suspend what he described as nuisance taxes nationwide. Oyedele disclosed this in an interview with Channels Television on Monday. The former PwC chief stressed that while waiting for the legal instrument that part of the reforms requires before implementation, some consultations were ongoing to ensure smooth execution. On entertainment, Nigerian singer Damini Ogulu, popularly known as Burna Boy, has been added to the performer lineup for the 2024 Grammys. The African giant crooner was announced alongside Luke Combs, Travis Scott on Monday morning by the Recording Academy. While on the foreign scene, 47 people were buried when a landslide struck a remote and mountainous part of southwestern China on Monday, state media reports. The pre-dawn landslide hit in Zhanjiang County, Yunnan Province, state news agency Zhanghu reported, citing local authorities. And on sports, Guinean reporters lost their lives while celebrating their country's first victory at the ongoing African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. The Guinean Football Federation, FEGUFOOT, told the BBC on Monday that the incident took place during a celebratory event on the street of Conakry, the capital of Guinea. Fans celebrated by driving cars and riding motorcycles. And that's what news brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, recap major stories. Abia CP commends Governor Oti's effort in tackling kidnapping. Honorable Obia Gocha condemns elimination comment by Buhari, urges former president to confess. Federal government and governors to halt nuisance taxes across the country. Tax reforms chief reviews. These and many more different platforms. Log on to www.abntv.com.ng. And you can also follow us on our social media platforms being displayed on the screen. I am Grace Dorcas Imikachi. Have a pleasant night rest. Stay safe.